Hello everybody, it is Lumina and welcome to my special introductory video. This is actually the first time I have ever uploaded any game footage from my PlayStation 4, so I am so happy to be doing this. And I am doing this because I wanted to shout out 3 special people in my life. The first one is Atticus MJ, because I was having severe microphone trouble. I had played through this part of the game, the prologue part, twice, and my microphone wasn't picking up my voice. So I had to call Atticus on Skype, and he had to say, okay, you need to do this, this, and this, make sure this is checked. And sure enough, it worked. So Atticus, I thank you so much. Second and third, I would like to shout out my little brother and sister, because when I told them I was starting this gaming channel, my brother said, what is the name of it? I wanna subscribe. I said, well, there's nothing on it yet. He says, I don't care, I still want to subscribe. So this is for my brother and sister, who are both very familiar with the Kingdom Hearts franchise. My brother especially, he is the Kingdom Hearts king. And as I was playing this, for the first couple of times, I noticed that this game in the beginning seems very Kingdom Hearts-esque. So I'm just gonna break into Worlds of Final Fantasy. And this is not going to be a walkthrough, though. This is just a thank you video and a shout out video to everybody who has helped me and supported me with this, including Thunder Rider VA and Cardo1972. Yes, don't think I forgot you guys. So anyway, it says press any button, so here I go.
Fantasy.
Alright. Now I'm just gonna press new game. Automatic save is enabled. Okay. Now I want you guys to keep in mind, I have literally
awake at last.
I've literally played this for the last 45 minutes.
Tick tock.
So when it comes to this part of the game, this is literally the 4th time I've played through this section of it, the beginning. And I do have opinions that I want to point out. I wish that the shock factor were still there, but after playing it 2 or 3 times, it's kind of gone. So I just want to take this opportunity to try to point out some things that I think are kind of funny. I'm not sure if this video is going to be as long as it usually is, because it's very cutscene-ish, but I wanted to basically, make this video for you guys. And because I love Final Fantasy so much, what better way than to, use a Final Fantasy game to introduce myself. So, how I'm going to structure or how do I put it? Because I'm so taken aback by the beautiful graphics right now. This part right here is probably my most favorite. This giant spire overlooking this big city. I mean, I could live on that spire. If it had enough borders around it to where I knew I wouldn't fall, I could live there. Seriously, it's absolutely beautiful. And that's saying something, because I'm not sure if I have a fear of heights. I've never been up terribly high on anything before, but if I were to be able to live on that spire like a castle, that would be so awesome. Also, I'm going to try in the future to try not to, number one, do what's about to happen here.
Time to wake up.
And number 2, when it comes to cutscenes in the games, I'm gonna try not to talk too much through them. Because I always love the cutscenes and I don't want to take away from the experience of them. Now right here, this got me right here though, I have to say. First of all, that looks like a Pokemon. It looks like a Pokemon on his head. Yes, it does.
Gotta get to work.
And automatically, do you guys notice that he looks like Roxas? The brother looks like Roxas with a Pokemon on his head. So...
Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
And also, we're in an empty town, which reminds me of Twilight Town.
Then again, it's not like business has picked up any. The streets sure are quiet today.
Seriously, this really... I mean, look. Just look at him. The hair. The eyes. Anything. Pick a feature. Yes, I am quoting Aladdin when I say that. He looks like Roxas with a Pokemon on his head. A Pokemon that wears a crown on its tail and bows on the sides of its ears. So, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna enter the coffee shop. This is the 3rd time I have done this tonight, but I don't mind.
Hey, I'm here. How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
She looks like she has a feather atop her head. Look at that.
Right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please. Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of Joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars.
So seeing as we're in a coffee house setting here, I have questions for other gamers. Have you ever pulled all-night gamings, like maybe particularly on the weekends,
Hey, no hurry.
where
Time's
you
not
have
an
kept
issue.
yourself awake with coffee or soda or any other caffeinated drink in order to level up or beat that boss or something, and you're like, I cannot
Here you
get to
go.
sleep until I do this?
Thank you.
Sure.
And by the way, I love the way she makes her coffee because that's pretty much the same way I make my coffee. I cannot stand coffee unless it has a whole lot of vanilla creamer in it. So, yeah, that's just a fun fact. Not only does she have flyaway hair with a feather sticking out of the top of it, but we both like to drink the same coffee. And he's thinking, can I have the sugar back? And she's like, nope, I'm gonna need a lot of sugar. Well, you know, when you're about to save the world, you have to be on some kind of sugar rush. A sugar rush is better than nothing. Sugar is good for you, and it tastes good.
There you are! Lon!
Okay, Lon's sister Rain. I want to point out something right here.
Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay. I get it already.
This scene
Sorry.
is funny for 2 reasons. I'm going to point out the first
So,
one
what's up?
in just a
I'm
second.
all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic. You really are all ears.
What?
Forget it.
Right there, she says, forget it. She says, forget it. It's like, it's not that important to her. If it were me, I would freak out if there was, like, a ferret on my brother's head. I'd be like, you know, hold still, kid. You gotta get the ferret off your head. And probably whack it off of his cranium.
Look,
But
me right now.
also, what's really sad is I'm also 30, almost 30 years old, and my brother is like in his mid-teen years right now, and this is totally us. He would so be the more mature
There's
one.
nobody
He just
here.
plain is.
So it's a quiet morning.
Same with my
Maybe they
sister.
just-
I mean no one.
They are both so much more mature than me. They are.
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Uh,
And I
now
also
that you
want to
mention
point
it, I
out,
guess not.
Rain, she
This
looks
isn't
like a
setting off
gender
any
bent
alarms?
version of Roxas
Should it?
with a little
You
bit,
two really
a
don't
whole
remember a
lot
thing.
of nominate thrown in there.
Huh? What was that?
And Flyaway Girl right here with the hair,
Who are you?
she
If you're from around
looks
town,
like,
then
I don't
know
remember
you.
her name, but she looks like
Rain,
a
Mouse.
character from Bravely
You two
Default.
really don't remember a thing. Would you please just answer my question? You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
Anna Crow. Why Anna? Why not?
Okay,
Anna.
well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why? Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been. Huh? This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
Now see, this is, I'm serious. This is reminding me
But don't
of
worry. Just
KH2,
because the
Twilight
world
Town.
ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a
So they had
morning.
nobodies?
Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me. So now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to Tama, right here.
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah,
And he says honk.
You take it from
Listen,
here.
we all know what
I'll
we'd
go
say
on
in
ahead and
place of
link up the
honk.
You the daddy.
Who the hell put this thing on my
You
head?
can't just
That
leave.
yes, I said it.
Salutations. The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
I almost wish Thunder Rider VA was on call with me right now because
Wait, I've
he
got
has
tons of
asked
questions.
if
Why
he
were
can
you sitting on
watch
my head?
me
And how
play
long can
games, and
hogs
I
even
will
talk?
That's the serious
comment like I am right now while he's playing, and he's one of the people that says, you know, Lumina, you would be really good at this comment, being a video game commentator. And I'm like, oh, I don't
I
know.
thought you were upset too.
So I don't know if he's gonna be laughing or what. So it's kind of hard when he's not here because there's no one here to laugh at the things I say, and I'm like, oh, okay.
You lived them much longer.
But I actually have
You shouldn't start your mind with
plans
so much
for the
stress.
future of this channel.
Oh, would you like some sugar?
The first game I actually want to do a playthrough of is Life is Strange,
Okay,
which
I'll go
I
and put the coffee
ordered
in.
and
But I
should be
just
here
said
by this upcoming Friday. And
You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
yeah, you need coffee because I'm talking. And yeah, I'm also thinking about
Me and Rain?
the Batman Arkham series, and if that's the case, then Thunder Rider VA can do a spot on impersonation of the Joker, and I can do an impersonation of Harley Quinn. So I would most definitely get him on call and say, Thunder, do you want to help me with this commentary? And he'd probably be like, of course, Harley. I can just imagine him saying that. He's probably smiling right now like, oh, she's talking about me. She shouted me out. Well, I can't help it. He's an awesome guy. He's an awesome person.
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use Mirage.
Why is the Pokemon saying the as often as she can?
First off, I'm going to present
I think
you with
it's
my
a she.
very own Prismarium.
Sounds like a girl. Oh, and look,
So
a
what's it
square
do?
Pokeball.
With this Prismarium, the Mirage inside becomes yours, and you can make it do the anything and the everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Look at Tama's face. That's so cute. And apparently, we are fighting up against a Pika-Raichu, as I call it. I choose you! Woo!
Okay, go ahead and throw some attacks out there. To take action, you need to spend something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
Alright, this here is a tutorial. Let me tell you guys something. I hate tutorials. I cannot stand them. I was playing Tales of Berseria for a while, and of course there's like a bunch of tutorials, as there is with every game, and I just skipped right through reading them because I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out by myself. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I can't stand tutorials, especially the really long ones. I'm just like, let me figure it out by myself. I'm sure I'll figure out which button will make this character kick or something, or slap or attack or whatever. So we are just gonna skim right through this and not read it. Now I want to point out, look at the battle system here. It looks very much like Kingdom Hearts. Very much like Kingdom Hearts. And in substitution for the Keyblade, I feel like we've got a metal glove. Metal glove for these characters. So we're just gonna attack all the way through.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Close. Now the Pika-Raichu's gonna attack me.
Yeah.
That's alright. It's gonna get it. It's gonna attack me again, but it's not gonna keep me down for long. You know, my
I knew that you had talent.
brother and sister like to pick on me a little bit because of it's a running joke. They don't literally pick on me. Ever since they were little, they like to pick on me about how much I love Final Fantasy. And I just want to say to them right now, if you guys have watched all the way through this video, or have at least come to this part of the video, this is so similar to Kingdom Hearts. I dare you to try it. I dare you to try it, kids. I dare you to.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, seriously.
Seriously.
Believe. I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated.
She looks like the princess from
wait.
Bravely Default
Of course
with that hair.
When this world was spliced out. Huh? So not only did they lose the Mirages they had,
I mean, she doesn't have the dark hair, but she's got the
Mirages
swirly
too?
hair and
I guess
you know,
explains why all their
that
other
feather
memories seem
on
to
top.
Be largely
She does.
unaffected. What? Listen, let me show you something.
And look, we've got a gate.
There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire.
Doesn't that remind you of the
That
door to light?
is where you'll find all the mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But, even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like,
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Oh, of course. They don't have a family.
It does make sense that we'd have parents.
Of course
Oh,
it would
yes.
make sense that you
So,
have parents.
You going?
You're just wondering that right now. They have such perfect teeth. Why can't I have perfect teeth like that? Alright, it's at the save your progress point, and right here is where I'm going to stop playing. Once again, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this introduction type video. I won't be continuing this game as a walkthrough because it seems rather tedious, and like I said, I have other plans and other games that I want to be able to play. In the future, I know immediately I'm going to be playing Life is Strange. I also want to play Grand Theft Auto 5 online, and you know, just for a lark, and hopefully the Batman Arkham series, at least one game in the Batman Arkham series, because I think it would be really cool for me and Thunder Rider to get together on Skype, and I could be Harley and he could be the Joker. I think it would be really cool. So yeah, go check him out, Thunder Rider VA. Go subscribe to him. Atticus MJ, please go subscribe to him because he has been an epic help to me with this. Carta1972, please go subscribe to him because he is just plain awesome. He's the one who got me started on the Tales series with Tales of Grace's F, and now I'm playing Tales of Berseria, which is also a really epic game, and also because they were really supportive. A big shout out to my brother and sister. If you guys are still watching, I love you. I'm sending hugs your way, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, all of you, and may God bless you. And it's very late right now. This has been like my third playthrough of this entire prologue tonight, and I am tired, so this thing is going on YouTube and then I'm going to bed. Okay, God bless. Bye.